Today we're interviewing Travis Middleton. He is the founder and creator of Trademark Insurance Agency located here in Houston. And today we're going to be talking about the Affordable Care Act and an event that's coming up in October to talk to business owners about what that means to their business. Today we want to welcome Travis. How are you doing today?
Very good, Andy. Thanks for having me.
Well, thank you for making time for this interview. I know there's been a lot of headlines about the Affordable Care Act. Before we get into that, can you give us a little bit about your background and a little bit more details about your company?
Oh, certainly. Thank you. I started out with Prudential Insurance Company back in 1976 in life insurance sales, gravitated over to employee benefits, group health insurance at that point. So I've been doing group benefits now for approximately 34, 35 years. So we've seen a major number of changes go through the marketplace during that time, all the way from Ann Richards trying to have Massachusetts-style health care here in Texas during the early 90s to the Clintons going in with Clinton Care, and then as we now know, the Affordable Care Act being passed into law. So as a result, we've managed to stay in business. We have stayed on top of the different aspects of the healthcare laws as they've changed, and we've been able to set strategies for our clients and prospects that have helped them be successful in the business world. From the insurance agency side of it, our agency, Trademark Insurance Agency, has probably four different areas, distinct areas of coverage. We handle group health insurance, individual mandate products also. We also have a Medicare division, and we do worksite marketing. So, pretty well encompassing most aspects of the health insurance industry.
Excellent. And what types of clientele do you serve?
Small, SMEs, typically the small and medium-sized companies. We're very comfortable anywhere up to probably 800 to 1,000 employees. But a lot of we grew up servicing small groups of 2 to 5, 10, and 20s. And actually, in the length of time we've been in business, we've watched and assisted a lot of companies grow. So a lot of the companies we may have started out with mom and pop 35 years ago, we watched them grow, and now they're maybe 50 to 100 employees in their companies.
Okay, so you're definitely qualified to handle this area of expertise in the insurance business. So as we're monitoring what's happening with the rollout with the Affordable Care Act, again, Obamacare, what are some of the things that business owners need to figure out? I mean, what are you experiencing in the market now as clients are starting to call you and ask you questions about what to do?
Well, we've been having, typically what we've done over about the last 3 or 4 weeks is to have group meetings with our clients or prospects or friends, where we'll have a luncheon and go through the different aspects of what the Affordable Care Act actually says to their particular business size. So typically, two distinct groups in a business setting of 2 to 50 and then the 51 and up. So small group versus large group. And, during these types of meetings, what we will talk about is the differences that come up between the small group, what they are required to do, not required to do, what their taxation may be, what penalties may be for them moving forward, and then how to advise their employees about what's available to them. Then from the other side, for the large 51 plus, larger groups, a whole different ballgame at that point. We talk about the pay or play penalties that come into that are involved with how you set up your group health insurance, or whether or not you just pay the penalty to them. So that, using those type of strategies, we can talk as to what the Affordable Care Act was set up to do, what it was intended to do, and now what it's actually doing, and then also what's available to both groups, small group and large group.
Well, excellent. Now, EBC Broadcast is partnering with Epic Business Brokers here October 30th. We'll be hosting an event basically called Train Wreck or Bullet Train, Affordable Care Act, aka Obamacare. Business owners and entrepreneurs, are you ready for the wild ride? We'll be featuring Travis Middleton as the speaker presenter, where people can come actually get questions answered that pertain specifically to their business and kind of get that dialogue going. There is an event website we'll put as a subtitle. It's ebcmeetup.eventbrite.com. There is a cost for admission. It's limited to 25 seats. Can you tell us a bit, briefly about what the viewers who should attend and what they hope to learn about their next steps?
Well, any employer who has group health insurance in place or does not have a group health plan in place should attend. What we're going to try to do is clarify what the true current rules and regulations are, what the expectations can be and should be, also how to talk to your employees and how to approach them, let them know what's available and what's not available to them, or how to show what the resources are so that an employer can actually direct his employees to certain websites or agents or navigators to assist them. And then for the large group size, basically a lot of the same pieces will come into play there. But then for those in the room who have 51 plus employers, we'll also be able to talk about some do's and don'ts that have just come out of rules and regulations from the IRS, because there's a couple of onerous pieces that you do need to be aware of, so that you don't take that misstep and then have to fight with the IRS as to whether or not you were fined or penalized.
And you did use the word onerous.
Onerous was Bill O'Reilly. That was the word of the day several days ago.
Okay. Well, if somebody is really in a situation where they want to get in touch with you or at least start doing some research, how can they review that online, and ultimately how can they get in touch with Trademark Insurance Agency?
Well, there's a couple of different ways. Direct dial is 713-932-7777 to the agency. Our website can be accessed either through trademarkinsurancekagency.com, or you can just use the initials tmia.biz, different ending, tmia.biz. For any international clients, we also have internationalemployeebenefits.us. And then for anyone that's looking for information concerning the marketplace exchanges, the federal sites, we have a private website, private exchange website, which is actually marketplace.com. So all of those should work at this point, and be glad to talk to anybody live in person to answer questions as we can.
Alrighty, we've been with Travis Middleton, founder of Trademark Insurance Agency, located here in Houston, Texas, serving clients around the world. Thank you again for making time for this interview.
Well, thanks for having me, and I'm really looking forward to our exchange discussion as we do this on the 30th.
Excellent. Again, my name is Andy Valadez. I'm Chief Marketing Officer for the Entrepreneur Broadcasting Company for the Entrepreneur Channel, the Business Intelligence Network.